Everybody, this is Steve. Today we're going to do a body weight routine. Each of these exercises will be 1 minute long. There'll be 10-second break in between for your transition. And we'll do 3 rounds, 1 minute each. All right, so the first one that we're going to do is we're going to lay on our belly. Put your arms straight out to the side and then bring your arms straight out and back. So concentrate on pinching those shoulder blades in the back every time you come up. If you can't get on the ground, you can do this from a standing position as well. We're really trying to work our back on this one. All right, good. Let's go ahead and flip over onto our back. We're going to do leg extensions next. So bring your legs in, extend them out. Bring them in, extend them out. The lower you go, the harder it is. You need it to be a little bit easier. Stick them up a little bit higher. "15 seconds. All right. Next, we're going to go into a plank position. So go into whatever plank position you want to go into. All right. So we're going to do plank rows. So you're going to bring your elbow as high as you can up to the side, bring it back down. To the side, bring it back down. So if you want this to be a little more difficult, you can add some weight to it. It's not necessary, but if you have some weight, go ahead and do that. 15 seconds, keep that plank nice and straight. All right, and rest. We're going to go back to our sitting position. And I want you to lean back a little bit. Put your hands here. Swivel around a little bit. And I want you to punch upward. So you can do this from a chair as well. "20 seconds. Just really engages your core. And rest. Whew. That was a tough one. All right, so I'm going to come up to my knees for this one. Put your hands here. and you're going to raise the roof. All right? So, I'm going to have to sit down so you can see me on this one. But this is a shoulder endurance exercise. Just push it up. It's usually okay for 30 seconds, but once you get to the second half, it becomes a little more difficult. And rest. Woo. All right. So next we're going to power up from an all fours position, or if you're in a seated position, you can do that as well. Push off, power up, bring it back in. So when you do this, spread out the chest, bring it back in. Power up. So this is another one that helps your posture. You can all use that, right? And rest. All right, I'm going to push the screen back a little bit more. There we go. All right, let's get back into that plank position. I can only do knee plank today. Now for this one, you're going to tap your thigh. All right? Put your hand up, tap your thigh, bring it back down. Lots of shoulder work today. "30 seconds. All right. For most everybody out there, I want you to do squats next. So go to your squat position. You're going to start squats. I need to do something a little differently since I cannot use my leg. So I'm going to do presses. So you can do presses. If you can't get up, you can do presses with no weight. Or you can add something like a sandbag. Press that up. Or you can go ahead and use some dumbbells. "10 seconds. And done. All right, round number one's finished. You need to grab yourself a drink. Go ahead and do that. Like I said, we'll have 1 minute in between each round. All right. So you're feeling good. It's good to get the blood moving in the morning. Makes the rest of the day a little bit easier when you do that. You don't have to completely stop. You can keep moving. I know some of you like to move on the the break time, so go ahead and do that. Whether it be marching in place, swinging your arms around, whatever you need to do. All right, we're getting back on the ground. And we're gonna do those flies that we did before. But if you need to do them standing, you're gonna put your arms right out to the front and open them up and pinch those shoulder blades. All right, it doesn't work your core as much when you do it standing as when you're on the ground, but it'll still work that upper back. So from here, get that chest off the ground a little bit. Look forward. Pinch those shoulder blades. All right, nice work. Next, we're going to do leg extensions. So flip over. I usually put my hands underneath my tailbone. Bring your legs in. Stretch them all the way out. Up here is easier. Almost to the ground is a little bit harder. Really working your hip flexors. When you're out this far, you should be able to poke your stomach. Feel the engagement there. Awesome. Good work. All right, next we're going to do plank rows. So from that plank position, you're bringing that arm up to the side, dropping it down. Get up to the side, drop it down. And again, if you want to use weights for that, you can do that. It's definitely not necessary for you to engage that back. You should be able to pinch those muscles pretty good in your back just with your body weight. And seconds. And rest. All right. All right, flip back over onto your butt. All right, let's lean it back. Arms here, hunch up to the ceiling. Twenty seconds. Whew, that's a lot of shoulder work. All right, let's go to our power up move, our posture move next. All right, from all fours, bringing it up, sticking out the chest, bring it back down. All right. We're going to raise the roof next. So I'm going to sit like this. Raise the roof. Try to get as much range of motion as you can. 20 seconds. You need a break, just put your arms down a little bit. It's not easy to do this for a whole minute. And rest. Woo! All right, we're flipping over to plank thigh taps. So go into your plank position. You can do that on a chair or couch or wherever you need to, something that's stable. Tap your legs. Now, if you maintain that nice straight plank position, you're really going to get a good minute's worth of ab exercises, because your core has got to maintain that nice stiff position or to maintain that plank. Seconds. And rest. Woo. All right. So if your legs are feeling good today, hop up. Let's do a minute's worth of squats. Otherwise, I'm going to flip over and do some chest presses. Again, you can do those chest presses with just air. You can just do that with one dummy. Scooch over here a little bit. Just pushing it straight out. Or you can try it with two dummies. Flip, flip. And rest. All right, round number 2 is finished. Grab yourself a drink if you need one. All right. Whew. I said, that's a lot of shoulder exercises today. Shoulders might be a little bit fatigued, but that'll give you some good shoulder endurance. All right, 25 more seconds. We'll start round number last. Remember, for this round, we're laying on the ground, lifting our arms up to the side. And again, if you can't do that, from this position, open it all the way up and bring it back in. All right, from the side, looks like this. All right, ready? And let me get into position here. Arms out and go. Again, makes it a little bit better for your back when you do it on the ground. Lower back. Ten seconds. All right. All right, leg extensions are next. So let's flip over. I'm going to put my hands underneath my tailbone. Bring them in. Stretch them out. Again, it's easier if you go up. It's harder and more effective if you keep it nice and low. If you need a break, just take one midstream. It's fine. And rest. All right. So the next thing we got is plank rows. So get into that plank position. There, row it up. Row it up. Pinch those shoulder blades in the back. If you want to use a little weight for that, you can do that as well. Not necessary. Never realized how hard a plank row is when you're doing that on your knees. It throws off your balance. All right, done with those. Let's roll back over onto our backside. And again, we're leaning back, punching to the sky. And again, you can do this if you can't get on the floor. You can do this off of a chair too. Just try to lean back because that's what engages your core. "30 seconds. and rest. Whew, that's a tough one. All right, so we're going on to all fours again. Bring it out, stick out your chest, bring it back down. This is really good for your posture. Do this while you're sitting at your computer or doing puzzles. All right, and rest. All right, we're gonna do raise the roof next. And go. Shoulders are probably getting really tired, so if you need to bring them down, give them a little bit of a break, go ahead and do that. "25 seconds. Whew, that's a tough one. All right, we're gonna do plank thigh taps next. All right, so from that plank position, tap those thighs. And again, if your shoulders are out of juice, all right, just hold that plank position. Keep that core stiff. Kind of suck in your belly button towards your spine. "15 seconds. And rest. All right, so if your legs are mobile, I want you to do squats. Otherwise, you can lay on your back, do press-ups, or I guess we can call them chest presses with your arms. Or if you want to use little weights, you can do that too. "10 seconds. And done. All right, we're going to do a little stretch routine next. But before we get to that, I just want you to lay there. If you need a drink, go ahead and get one. Let's work on our box breathing. which is 4-second inhalation, 4-second hold, 4-second exhalation, and 4 seconds with that air out of your lungs. All right, bring your knees up, hug them into your chest. Really try to stretch that lower back. All right, let's drop your legs down. Get them about 1.5 feet staggered and drop them both down to the left. Airplane your arms out to the side so you get a good stretch on your spine. Continue to work on that box breathing. All right, let's bring those knees up, drop them down to the other side. All right, go ahead and sit up. Let's put our right leg straight out. Put the left foot over the right knee. Look over your right shoulder. Get a good twist on that spine. Use your elbow to push on your knee if you need to. If you feel like you need to get in the stretch a little bit more. All right, let's bring everything around. Your right leg over your left knee. Look back over your left shoulder. All right, let's go back. If you're sitting in a chair, you can do this one in a chair. This is just like the exercise that we just did today. Come up and hold this position for 3 or 4 seconds. Really stretch out the chest. Bring it back down. Bring it back up. All righty. I'm glad all of you can make it. I appreciate you coming today. Hopefully that starts your day off well. Whoops.